She's an Oscar winner, a horror legend, and she's taking something every day that doctors call dangerous. But Jamie Lee Curtis won't stop. Why? Because this one little thing might be saving her life. What if one of Hollywood's most respected legends took something so controversial it had doctors sounding the alarm? Jamie Lee Curtis, an Oscar-winning actress, fierce mental health advocate, and unapologetic voice in aging, swears by a daily supplement that experts have labeled dangerous. But here's the twist. She refuses to stop. She calls it her lifeline. Why? Because what this supplement does for her might be the very reason she stayed youthful, sharp, and emotionally grounded. So why are medical professionals so divided? And what does Jamie know that others don't? Before we get into the controversy, we have to understand the woman behind it. Jamie Lee Curtis isn't just famous, she's iconic. The daughter of Hollywood royalty, Janet Leigh and Tony Curtis, she became a star in her own right through films like Halloween and True Lies. But Jamie isn't just an actress. She's a truth teller. A woman who has publicly battled addiction, rejected beauty standards, and aged on her own terms. She's called out the Hollywood system for its obsession with youth. She stopped dyeing her hair, turned down surgery, and said no to Botox. But there was always one part of her wellness routine that she kept private until recently, a supplement she's taken every day for over a decade. A supplement that, despite warnings, she calls a game changer. So what is this supplement? It's called DHEA, short for dehydroepiandrosterone. It's a hormone that our adrenal glands produce. But by the time we hit our 30s and 40s, levels start to drop. By the time we're in our 60s, most of us are operating with a fraction of what we once had. DHEA is a precursor to both estrogen and testosterone. That means it influences everything from mood and energy to libido and brain function. Jamie began taking it in her early 50s after feeling drained, foggy, and emotionally disconnected. Doctors told her it might help, but the internet said otherwise. Reddit threads warned about cancer risks. Articles claimed it could trigger hormone chaos. And yet, Jamie took the leap. In interviews with friends, wellness insiders, and those close to her, Jamie has spoken about what led her to try DHEA. She was tired of feeling flat. No spark, no motivation. Her therapist suggested she look into natural hormone support. After months of research and medical consultations, she tried a low dose of DHEA. The results were shocking. Within weeks, she reported sleeping better, feeling more motivated, and finding joy in things that had felt dull for years. For Jamie, it wasn't about anti-aging. It was about mental clarity, feeling grounded, feeling like Jamie again. She never expected a supplement to have such a powerful emotional impact. But not everyone shares Jamie's enthusiasm. Doctors and researchers are divided. Some point out that DHEA, being a hormone, shouldn't be used casually. It can increase androgen levels in women, leading to acne, unwanted hair growth, and aggressive mood swings. Others raise flags about potential links to breast and prostate cancer, especially with prolonged use. It's banned over the counter in countries like Canada and Australia. The FDA allows its sale in the US. That means purity and dosage can vary wildly. For every success story, there's someone who ended up with scary side effects. So how is Jamie avoiding those pitfalls? Because she treats DHEA as medicine, not a miracle. She works closely with a hormone specialist, gets monthly blood panels, and adjusts dosages precisely. Jamie has always been fiercely independent. She doesn't follow the crowd. Her wellness routine is no different. She shared that after decades of struggling with self-image, sobriety, and public scrutiny, she had to rebuild her identity from the inside out. DHEA wasn't just a physical supplement, it became symbolic of her choice to take back control. It wasn't about reversing time, it was about strengthening her now. She journaled, meditated, and documented how she felt day by day. Some days were harder than others. There were side effects, but she never stopped tracking. That's what makes her story different from celebrities who chase fads. Jamie stayed intentional, scientific, and honest. Every decision in health comes with risk. Jamie knows that. But for her, living in mental and physical fog wasn't an option. The risk of doing nothing felt greater. That's why she stuck with it. For her, DHEA meant fewer depressive episodes, more energy, and better balance in her everyday life. She didn't rely on it alone. She also changed her diet, cut out sugar, and improved her sleep. But she credits DHEA as the spark that made all of that possible. To this day, she says she feels more alive than she did in her 40s. That kind of vitality is rare, and it's why she won't stop. When rumors spread about Jamie's supplement routine, reactions were mixed. Hollywood insiders were stunned. Some celebrities reached out privately to learn more. Others warned her she was playing with fire, but Jamie didn't care. She wasn't looking for approval. In a town obsessed with fillers and filters, she chose a path that was personal, not public. She never posted about it, never tried to sell it. No Instagram stories, no product placement, just quiet consistency. That's what made the whispers grow louder. Everyone wanted to know the secret, but Jamie never claimed it as a cure, only a choice. Here's where you need to be smart. What works for Jamie might not work for you. Hormones aren't like vitamins. They influence every part of your biology. Messing with them without supervision can create chaos. That's why Jamie constantly consults with a hormone specialist. She gets blood work done every 30 days. She adjusts her dose carefully. If you're curious, start by asking your doctor to check your hormone levels. Don't order it off Amazon. Don't self-medicate. Jamie didn't guess. She planned every step with precision. Beyond the science, this story is about courage. Jamie took a step most people are too afraid to take. She challenged the narrative of aging. She asked, "What if I stay vibrant?" That takes guts, especially in a world where women over 50 are expected to shrink into silence. Jamie didn't. She roared louder. And her message is clear. You get to decide what works for you, even if it scares people. Jamie Lee Curtis isn't handing out advice. She's offering proof that self-responsibility works. She studied, experimented, failed, and found what helped her thrive. Whether you agree or not, the takeaway is simple. Your health belongs to you. Don't hand it off to trends, influencers, or outdated rules. Instead of watching another celebrity secrets video, go take a real look at your energy, your mindset, your body. Ask yourself, what's one small thing I can change today to feel better? Start there, just like it was for Jamie.